My goal was to find time to go for a run. We think I had meningitis, potentially. Hi, welcome to today's video. Today is December 29th, and I've been sitting around a lot today. I feel like a caveman with the beard going, a little bit longer hair right now, and that is because I've been sick for the last week. Today's video, a little different. I kind of wanted to give a little bit of an update and then talk about some goals, some things going on for 2025. But yeah, like I said, I've been sick for like the last week, so things have definitely slowed down a little bit, and we're gonna kind of recap our trip to Wisconsin around Christmas. Hopefully this video is not too much talking for you. I think it's gonna be good to just sit back a little bit at a completely different pace than my normal videos and just kind of recap what's been going on and kind of hopefully what's next. So grab a cup of coffee, I'm about to do the same, and let's talk. So for our Christmas this year, we went to Wisconsin to be with my wife's family and her extended family for a big Christmas party. It was supposed to take us 8 hours to get there, and it ended up taking us 9.5 hours to make it. While leaving Ohio, going through Indiana and then past Chicago, we got into Wisconsin and it was snowing a little bit, but we were told that there was gonna be some potential bad weather. And when we got like 2 or 3 hours away, I mean, it was bad weather. Could not see the roads. It felt like a whiteout. You could still see some stuff, but basically we were going 45 under the speed limit, and the 2-lane roads, you basically were just straddling the painted line. It was an interesting drive. It took us a lot longer than we thought, but we got there. And that was late the first night, so we just went to bed. And I really wanted to keep up with my training. Like I said, with people getting sick, my goals were to have one day during that 3-day trip that I would work out. I was gonna run outside and then try and only have any junk on that first day. So obviously, yeah, that snowstorm put a little bit of a wrench in things. All right, we're all done shoveling. We got this whole driveway shoveled off here. Today or tomorrow, my goal was to find time to go for a run. I just want to show you, because they don't have sidewalks, what this is going to look like if we were to run this morning. I'm optimistic that we can still find time, but without sidewalks, today's gonna be a bad day. Oh, here comes the plow. All right, we volunteered ourselves to help shovel, so front driveway is totally done. We're gonna go do the back patio. And like I said, surprising amount of snow out there. Yeah. So I'm thinking with my boots right now, those getting caked in the snow, imagine my Nike Invincible Run 3s. Those would get demolished. So I'm gonna have to think this one through and find out what to do here. What are you doing? What are you doing? One of the coffee shops that we went to probably about a year ago now, we've been to several times, is here in Wisconsin. So while we're here, we are going to take advantage this morning and go to Tempest. That is one of my favorite coffee shops. I have my favorite coffee shops in different locations around some of the states that we've traveled to, but in Wisconsin, at least in this area, this is probably my favorite. They have great cortados. They have a lava salt latte, or lava salt caramel latte with like black lava salt. It's so good. We've been talking a lot about balance, which is really difficult, obviously, when you're traveling. Like, we packed our own snacks because we didn't want to get fast food. But with a Christmas party coming up tomorrow, eventually we are going to have some sugar. That's just inevitable. And that's okay. And that's what I'm trying to remember is, like, I'm not a professional athlete. I'm not playing in an NFL game tomorrow where, like, I have to report about my diet and my nutrition, and it has to be a certain way. Like, I can enjoy some of that stuff. And it also doesn't have to derail you. Like, you had one drink with some sugar in it. Big deal. You don't have to all of a sudden quit everything and go back to eating a bunch of junk. You can just enjoy it and then get right back on top of avoiding all that stuff, so that, 30 days from now you can say, in the last 30 days I've only had sugar 1 or 2 days completely. And I think that's awesome, looking back, that you can be that consistent, but you don't have to be so strict all the time. So I'm looking forward to it, and yeah, it's going to be a great coffee. So it's time to go home, and we woke up and I could feel right away, like in my throat, it was just really dry. And I was like, well, it's probably because I stayed up late. I probably didn't drink enough water. So I was like, not a big deal. We'll just drink a lot of water in the car. 8 hours later, we're home and I'm feeling fine. Again, just felt dry. And I woke up the next morning and I was like, wow, my throat is really dry. Like, it doesn't hurt, but man, I hope I'm not getting sick. I was trying to think back. I'm like, I've only had like 1 day of sugar. And I felt like we were doing our best to take care of ourselves after that. Like, we got right back onto our diet and eating clean. But then I woke up the next night. I think that was Christmas Eve. And I was just feeling terrible. All right, it's Christmas Eve. And this morning I could just tell, like, my body was feeling weird. All my muscles are hurting. Back of my head was just throbbing. Kind of got something going on up here, but yeah, I don't know. Pretty unfortunate on Christmas Eve to be feeling crappy, but as the day's going on, I'm feeling a little bit better. Yep, exactly. Definitely hitting the vitamin C hard, and we're about to go over to my parents for some Christmas Eve games and stuff like that. I'll probably bring some electrolytes as well. We were going to do a Christmas Eve workout and keep moving our bodies, but just the fever, the body aches, it had another plan for us, so hanging in there the best we can. So for Christmas Eve and Christmas, I just was a bump on a log, like just sitting there, like everything in slow motion, watching people open their presents. And obviously I had a good time with family and opening presents, but it's just such a bummer that I was sick the entire time. And I just had no time to get a workout in because I couldn't even sleep more than 3 or 4 hours, let alone run. And it was just a mess and a very unfortunate time to get sick.
It's probably all Dylan's skin cells.
Oh, for sure.
There's dirt from his toes.
It is.
Toe dirt.
Oh, look. Chunk.
Say hi. Say hi to the camera.
Chunk, we're best friends now. Okay, I believe today is the 27th, and this is the best I felt. We think I had meningitis, potentially. I don't know if I actually did, but we're healing up very slowly. I've averaged like 1 meal per day, and today is my first day of coffee in 4 days. It's been 4 days since I've had any caffeine, and today I had an iced latte. So we at least were able to make that and try that. It doesn't taste that good. I just don't crave coffee right now, but I'm sure that'll come back pretty soon. My younger sister is in town. Brother-in-law's in town, but they'll be leaving tomorrow. So this is like our last full day. So I think the rest of the day is just going to be games. Playing games, chilling. With 2025 coming up though, it's got me thinking on some goals. I'm not a big resolution person. I've been doing a lot of the stuff I want to do in 2025 the last month or two. So I've just kind of been on that grind. So I don't feel like I have any major changes I want to make. But I know for my YouTube, it's finally growing, which is awesome. We're closing in on 3,000 subscribers, which is so weird. I remember just getting pumped about 1,000, and it was just like a month or two, and we're already talking about hitting 3,000, so that's gonna be awesome. I've made probably 3 or 4 videos and just not even posted them. We're talking hours of footage that I just don't think fits my mold of what my channel is about. So I think for the new year, I wanna make sure that I'm just posting stuff that I want to post. Whether that's some travel videos, because for Christmas we got some Airbnb gift cards. So my wife and I want to go to a really aesthetic cabin and just get completely off the grid, but I want to vlog that trip as well. So that has nothing to do with running. It's going to be like a break from running, actually. So I want to do some trips like that, some travel vlogs, just day in the life kind of videos, more casual, more natural. I still love making a good cinematic sequence, but my channel can't be built on things like that, or else the videos are going to be so few and far between because they're so difficult to make. I want to just get in the habit of being a little bit more authentic, talking a little bit more without the fear of people clicking off the video. So I think without saying things are going to be super different, I think things are going to feel so familiar to what my channel has been in the last couple months. But I hope 2025 is a refreshing twist as far as like authenticity and honestly just fun videos coming out and some of the stuff that I've been planning. I'm going to continue to heal up and hopefully figure out what to do for training. I'm thinking in the next 4 to 5 days, I'm going to be back on top of it. So I'm very excited to document that process. Thank you guys for being with me the entire year and almost hitting 3,000 subscribers. We're going to do it very soon, hopefully in January. Appreciate you guys sticking around. We'll see you in the next video.